kung kailangan po tayo ng Exhibit A na walang bahid na korupsyon, si Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy na po iyon. Pwede ba nating suportahan si Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy? Siya po ay hindi lamang kaibigan ng ating minamahal na presidente. Para na po siyang kapatid. Siya po, kung siya ay iyong kaibigan, maski na po ano ang i-offer ng kabila, siya po ay tatayo sa iyo. Bakit? Ganun po ang pagkatao ni Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy. After the Senate investigation, binuhay yung kaso, hindi na rape, naging 2 pa, anti-human trafficking, at naging 4 pa. Ngayon, saan po ang aming minamahal na pastor nandun po sa kulungan? Because of a charge which he did not do. How many filed cases against him? Kung mababasa ninyo, isa lang po ang nag-file ng kaso sa kanya. Ang nag-file ng kaso sa kanya, na-issuehan na po ng warrant of arrest ng libel, at saka nag-file lang po noong the alleged incident. I could not to details because I am subjected to sub judice rule, but this I can say as his lawyer. He is innocent, and because of that, he has been made the poster boy of political persecution in our country today. And that is why, to represent those who are actually downtrodden, to represent those who are abused, he decided to join the political race in order not only to give voice to all those who are victims of the weaponization of the law, but also to advance what he believes to be the best for our country. Kaya nga, akin po kayong nire-request from the bottom of our hearts. Hindi na po tayo mag-atubiling suportahan si Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy. Siya po ay pastor, ako po ay isang Muslim. Balik Islam po ako sa lahat po ng ating mga kapatid na Muslim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And even if I am a Muslim, I have been his lawyer for many years. I have been with him, talking to him, conversing with him. And I do believe in my heart that if you will place him in the Senate, he will be able to advance not only the interest of us, the downtrodden, but likewise, he will advance the progress of this country. Why? Why do I say that? Ano po ang pruweba natin? Kasi kung mag-manifest ka sa korte, kailangan ka ng ebidensya. Wala na po tayong kailangan na ebidensya. Tingnan niyo po ang katauhan ni Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy. Tingnan niyo po ang KOJC. He started from scratch. Yet, he was able to make KOJC one of the leading religious organizations in the country. He has led so many people out of ignorance by making them scholars. He has led many youth to be gifted with education. He has fed many children, and he has helped many poor countrymen of ours. So, kung kailangan po tayo ng Exhibit A na walang bahid na korupsyon, si Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy na po iyon. Pwede ba nating suportahan si Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy? Siya po ay hindi lamang kaibigan ng ating minamahal na presidente. Para na po siyang kapatid. Siya po, kung siya ay iyong kaibigan, maski na po ano ang i-offer ng kabila, siya po ay tatayo sa iyo. Bakit? Ganun po ang pagkatao ni Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy. Dahilan nga sa kanyang pagmamahal sa ating Presidenteng Duterte, siya ngayon ay nakakulong. Lahat po ng assets niya pati nga po aking bangko po, aking bank deposit, frozen po lahat. Lahat po ng kanyang mga corporations na mga assets, frozen po lahat. Alam nyo, yung SMNI, sarado po, pero marami kaming ginagawang paraan para makapagpadala pa rin ng balita sa inyo, para mabigyan po kayo ng boses sa inyong kampanya at para marinig ang mga taong walang boses sa ngayong administrasyon. You know, already proven to be the most rotten administration in the entire history. Why? Because look at our funds, they are all missing. No explanation. Look at our gold, it is missing. No explanation. It is only saying that we have to do it because it is in accordance with the job of the BSP. The political persecution of our beloved Vice President and our President of the Republic of the Philippines. Sigurado po ako, pag ilagay ninyo si Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy doon po sa Senado, he will be your voice. He will be your voice who cannot be bought, hindi mabili, maski pa anong pera ang offer mo sa kanya. Kaya po, from the bottom of our hearts, we request you to give him not only your support, but your deafening support this coming elections because he will be your voice in the Senate. Ano ba ang mga plano ni Pastor? Ang plano ni Pastor, siya po ang magiging warrior ninyo ng korupsyon. Siya ang taong walang bahid na korupsyon. Siya pa po ang tumutulong. Kung siya ang tumutulong sa tao, then we cannot accuse him of anything. So he will be your warrior against corruption in the Senate. And what will he do? He will push for laws such as the Whistleblower Protection Act that will protect those who have the information against corruption. He will likewise strengthen existing laws so that information sharing insofar as corruption is concerned, especially from witnesses, will be protected. What else? He also intends to make this country a progressive country. If he was able to make KOJC prosperous as it is, then there is no reason that through the laws that he will be able to pass, sponsoring poverty alleviation bills. And what are these? Number one, he will introduce a comprehensive social protection bill. There is now an existing law on it, Republic Act 11310, or the Social Pension for Indigent Senior Citizens Act. What he will do is to rationalize the existing programs which is abused under the present administration now, such as AKAP, AX. There is a need for this to rationalize. There's no need for it to be stopped, but there is a need for it to be rationalized such that yung mga beneficiaries po ay clearly identified. Dapat meron itong system of publication at saka kung mayroong mag-object, dapat merong remedies. Remedies siya na itong tao na ito, tao ng kapitan, itong tao na ito maraming pera, bakit siya naging proposed beneficiary ng itong mga programang ito. So he would therefore introduce amendments that would provide feedback mechanisms, transparency in the identification of the most downtrodden Filipinos, in the identification of these beneficiaries, so that these social assistance would not be used as a political tool to advance only the interest of the powerful and the political vultures in the country today. This would target low-income families, the elderly, the single parents, as well as the PWD. He likewise intends to introduce in the Senate Livelihood and Employment Generation Act, which would further improve Republic Act 10869 or the National Employment Recovery Strategy by providing incentives